What's going on, guys? Venatix here. Welcome back to the channel. So we just had a new update just the other day, which brought us new prestige perks, weapon perks, prestige frames, etc. with this update. Basically adding some new quality of life and some new things to grind for and to make our characters more stronger. But what I'm starting to notice on Reddit is that a lot of people are asking what these new borders look like, what these new perks are for the weapons, etc. because not everybody has the time or are close to prestiging and leveling up to see said things. Luckily for us, this person on Reddit, Devils, who actually has a YouTube channel. I know Devils for a while. He's been covering Helldivers 2 and a bunch of World War Z for a really long time now with some good quality content. Make sure to check them out. And I wanted to show you guys the new prestige borders here. So with prestige 5, you're going to have the blue border only. With prestige 6, you're going to have the blue border and the first new perk for that class. Then for Prestige 7, you're going to have the red border and the second new red perk. Prestige 8, you're going to continue to have the red border and the third new perk. As for Prestige 9 and Prestige 10, you're going to have a new gold and silver border and their last fourth new class perk. Now let's talk about these new perks here. As for the Gunslinger, we have My Bad 2, take 10% less friendly fire. I Won't Budge from the spot. After finishing the stationary machine gun, there's a 10% chance, 5% for Horde, to receive an additional one. Hold the line, handling of primary and secondaries have been increased by 10%. Sleight of hand, switch weapons 25% faster with a max stack of 150%. Now for the Hellraiser, we have Hole Punch 2. Range of pistols and PDW has been increased by 50%. Blink of an Eye. Reload speed of secondaries increased by 15%. Knock Knock 2. 10% chance of using Breach without spreading it. 10% chance of using Breach without spending it. And Directed Blast 3. Explosive kills 5% more targets. For the Medic, the one that seems to be the most important here is Empathy 2. Using Stim Pistol on teammate applies a 10% effective hit on you. Remote Healthcare 2 is a Stim Pistol range is increased by 10%. Then you have the Hypervitamin. After using Medkit, you restore 10% of its effect to a random ally. And then you have Paramedic 2, revive speed increased by 10%. For the Fixture class, we have the Go Get 'em 2, revive teammates, restore 10% primary ammo for you and your teammate. I Made It Myself, auto turrets ammo increased by 10% for the whole team. Kevlar, after reviving an ally bolt, you take 25% less damage for 5 seconds. And Sleight of Hand, switch weapons 25% faster. For the Slasher, we have the Flash Sale 2. Killing stun specials restore 5% of primary ammo. Get Lost. Electric Grids kill 5% more Zeeks for whole team. Swapping Mag 2. SMG reload speed is increased by 5%. And Wheatgrass 2. Health increased by 5%. Starting to get the trend here that a lot of these things are about 5%, 10%, or less. Next, we have the Exterminator. For Dragonhide 2, we have fire resistance for whole team has been increased by 10%. Rose Hip, which is barbed wire kills 10% more Zeeks for the whole team. Oily Hands, throw distance of Molotov has been increased by 25%. And Bandolier 2, all defense kits kill 10% more targets and have 10% more ammo. That's a pretty nice one to have, actually, especially for Horde mode. Next, we have Dronemaster. Go the distance 2. Drone charge increased by 5%. See, that's pretty weak, but I mean, it's still better than nothing. Handyman. Drone automatically reloads auto turrets within 10 meters, 30-second cooldown. As a team, speed of setting up defense kits increased by 50% for player followed by the drone. He can do it all. Receive 2 seconds of vulnerability when the drone is depleted. That's kind of nice. That's kind of cool. And then the last class we have is Vanguard. Secret Stash 2. Carried primary ammo is increased by 5%. Don't bother him. While using mortar stationary, you take 15% less damage. Strong Genes, you can withstand 2 seconds longer before turning after infected. And Harvester, killing 15 Zeeks during shield charge restores 5% rounds to primary weapon. And that about sums it all up for the new prestige perks for the classes, as well as the frames, the new perks, etc. Everything's here. Appreciate those who have grinded it out and are willing to share this information for us, because I know a lot of people have been asking. And if you want to know a little bit more about this update, check out this video here or the rest of these to support World War Z and myself. Hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment down below if you've grinded out some of these, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.